Hello everybody, I'm KC, and welcome to another edition of Let's Talk About. Today, let's talk about the latest episode of Gravity Falls, Weirdmageddon, Part 1. I'll try my best here, guys. It's not that there isn't anything to say about this episode, it's more trying to figure out what exactly to say or where to start. Well, I guess we should start with the Weirdmageddon event itself. This episode wastes no time showing us just how insane things are getting with Bill in charge. I'll give him credit that the animation looks absolutely amazing. They went all out here and it shows. But that doesn't stop some of these things occurring during Weirdmageddon from looking any less bizarre. Seriously, these are freaking Invader Zim images, guys! While most of it is very entertaining, particularly the madness bubbles, which are hilarious, some of the stuff is seriously messed up. As great as Louis C.K. is as an actor, he could not stop this thing from being complete nightmare fuel. Ugh, moving on. This is Bill Cipher's big event, the thing that he has been alluding to since his first appearance. So far, it definitely delivers. Bill sure knows how to throw a frat party. A chaos-shifting, apocalyptic event. Oh, who are we kidding? Bill's a big yellow frat boy, and this is his big frat party. He's even concerned about getting busted by the police. But it's okay, because he disintegrates the entire time police force? Okay. I don't know about you guys, but that certainly convinced me that Dipper and the others are in big trouble. So let's look and see how our main characters are handling all of this. Dipper is pretty much the only member of the Pines family that is active throughout the episode. Mabel is captured immediately, and Stan is in the episode for one joke, and then leaves. You know, Stan's inactivity in the last couple of episodes is really getting concerning. I'm really hoping the writers have something of significance for him to do in part 2. Ford is quickly put out of commission by Bill, which in hindsight was kind of a smart move. Ford kept saying that he knew Bill's one weakness, so that was Bill's cue to get him out of the way for now. Even with that in mind, I was shocked when this happened.
Not much of a threat now, are you?
Was anyone else stunned into silence when that happened? I mean, those journals have been there since the beginning. Journal number 3 is what started Dipper's journey. It is arguably the most recognizable symbol from the show, not including characters, and now all of them are just gone. Again, I see why. Ford probably wrote Bill's weakness in some cryptic way in there. It was just kind of a shock to see such major items in the show be destroyed so quickly. But even after all this happens, Dipper isn't the most upset over the journals or Ford. He's upset about Mabel. All he wants to do is find her and make sure she's okay. He doesn't even think he can save the world without her, which speaks volumes about their relationship. Part 2 will probably be dedicated to seeing just what is happening to Mabel in that bubble, and just how her last interaction with her brother impacted her. Say, does anyone else remember that girl Jerry from Digimon Tamers? No reason I'm asking, just curious. Dipper wasn't completely alone though. He runs into Wendy about halfway through. And can we take a second to talk about just how awesome she is? I don't just mean her charging through this post-apocalyptic world like a badass, even though that was really cool, but also how comforting and supportive she is to Dipper. With Mabel gone, Wendy acts as the voice of reason and sympathy for Dipper right now, and it leads to probably some of my favorite interactions between these two in the entire series. Seuss is Seuss. He's always Seuss, and that's why we love him. However, I will be pissed if we don't get to hear any of those Seuss Desperado folk songs. And even though he has a big turnaround, I honestly don't have a lot to say about Gideon. Before that, he's just as entertainingly creepy as he always is. I absolutely love Dipper's speech though, and the fact that what gets Gideon to change sides is doing what Mabel would want him to do. It shows that he honestly does love her. The fact that the only thing he asked Dipper is, "Will you tell her what I did?" which was a wonderfully delivered line by the way, may be further proof of this, but after all the messed up things he's done, I'm waiting to see how far he's willing to go for Mabel to sincerely love him. It was still a good scene, I'm just staying cautious for now. Also, Ghost Eyes is my new favorite side character. Every single line of his is solid gold, and hopefully he'll still be by Gideon's side in the coming episodes. Overall, I think this was a really good episode. It was just kind of hard for me to criticize it. While there are some genuinely great character moments, accompanied by some wonderful performances by the voice actors, half of the episode is just pure insanity. I get it, that's what they were going for, and it is very insane and entertaining. It was just tough for me to gather any in-depth thoughts on this one. There's also the fact that this is a multi-part story. Most of this episode is dedicated to setting up the situation our characters are in, and the conflicts that will come from that. I will say this, I am really looking forward to the next episode, and seeing just what other madness awaits our heroes. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.